I can't handle first period PE. Oh yeah, for real.
You catch Miko live yesterday?
I tried, but I fell asleep.
Really? I kind of thought it was all right.
Yuta Nomura.
Here.
Kusue Hakazaki.
Oh right, she's sick again, so she's out for the day. Kasue sure is absent a lot. Here.
This is the third time in 2 weeks. She's got some condition that tires her out.
You both hear the latest? Shinomiya got asked out by that boy Nakata in class 1.
Really?
That's crazy.
What an asshole.
If you haven't turned in your future plans form, you have until tomorrow.
I found this online.
Whoa, that's you, Shindo!
So I guess it's true she was scouted to do some modeling for Petite Lemon. She's cute, she gets good grades.
She's like perfect!
Yeah.
Whoa! Alright, everything's still good. Yeah, streaming outdoors is always weird. You never know who might be watching.
Yes! Go! Gotcha! Whew. Oh man, that was really a close one.
You!
Hi, how are you?
Nice photo. She's definitely impressive. Wow, the complete package. We live in such different worlds. I'm probably invisible to her.
Today's the day, huh?
Yeah,
To tell the truth, I'm kinda nervous.
I know just what you mean.
Doesn't Kasue always skip PE? Since when did those two hang out together? What in the world was that about?
Mr. Yotsuya, you're the only one who hasn't turned in his future plans form yet. You're a fast runner. If you had joined the track team, you could have gotten into an athletic high school.
Yeah. Huh? Why are they just hanging around? And they must have friends who are waiting for them somewhere.
Isn't there anything you really want to do?
I want to get home and play more of that video game. I've been thinking about it, but nothing really comes to mind. I don't care about this stupid school.
I'm guessing that's not close to what you really want to say, is it? You won't make it through high school if you don't have some friends you can really talk to.
What? He sees right through me. I'm impressed. Yeah, you may be right, sir. I'll find an academic high school in the area that I can list as my first pick.
Just make sure you get it in by tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I've got to get home to my game. Hey, guys, I'll lock the place up. I'm on duty, so... When did they leave? Huh? What the hell is this? What just happened? Where the hell am I? Shit, I'm out of here!
Hey, Yusuke!
Huh? Excuse me?
Terrific! We finally have a guy!
You? And,
I'm Kasue.
what the hell hell's going on? Am I dreaming all of this? What's happening?
Okay, so a weirdo with only half a face is about to show up here. Don't panic, just listen to him.
Who?
Nice to meet you, young. Greetings to... Call me Game Master, if you please. Glad to make your acquaintance.
This is a nightmare! What happened to your head?
Please listen for the rules explanation.
Huh?
Pay close attention as these instructions will apply to the new member of the... You will all three be doing these actions together.
What? Hang on a minute.
Yusuke, just listen.
Your quest is as follows. You must fulfill the village chief's request within the 14-day time limit.
I haven't agreed to do any of this
I
stuff!
told you to just listen, didn't I?
A warning to you and your. The monsters in this world will be ready and eager to kill all of...
Whoa, wait a sec! What?
Didn't you hear
This
me?
is nuts! Ow! That was weird. That didn't even hurt.
There are 8 steps left until the quest is Upon completing each step, one new member will join your party until you reach the last step, which you must complete with 10 men.
What do you mean? Complete what steps?
Ask your 2 companions about the rewards you earn after each step is complete. You Shindo, also known as the Wizard of the Wind. Kusue Hakozaki, also known as the Sword Warrior. That brings us to our 3rd player, Yusuke Yotsuya. What occupation shall we give him,
Is this some TV show?
Oh, please, be a warrior.
What? Are the results that important?
A farmer.
Huh? What?
Goodbye for now, until we meet Ag.
That means I have to be...
Farmer?
Well, I guess it was too much to hope for.
Hey, will someone explain to me what's going on here? So tell me, were you two brought here without warning as well?
Just me at first. I managed to complete the first quest and was able to return to our world, at which point the Game Master instructed me that I had to do another quest.
You're still getting quests even after completing your assignments?
It wasn't too long after that you sought me out.
Kasue!
Huh?
Tell me something. Will you be my friend?
Excuse me?
Your friend?
The Game Master specifically instructed me to become friends with Kasue. And then, the next time I came to this world, Kasue was here. When we got back home this last time, the Game Master instructed Kasue and I to find a way to be alone with you. It was pretty obvious you were going to be next.
So that's how it happened.
I figured it would be easy to get you alone. We'd just wait until it was your turn to lock up the classroom. Instead, you wound up getting a big lecture.
Hey! What was I supposed to do about it?
I was starting to freak out.
No kidding. I was too. I was so relieved when the teacher finally left.
Well, one thing's becoming very clear. This isn't a dream.
What weapons do you have?
Weapons?
Try squinting your eyes.
Oh!
Go ahead and touch it. You can swipe it like a smartphone.
Oh, wowee!
Keep in mind, the only things you can use as weapons are the items that show up in your hologram.
It's here! But it's tiny! Why a hoe and a sickle? Oh, because I'm a farmer, of course. So this is a virtual space, like you find in all video games. So what's that?
It's called a log point.
What's it for?
It's used to store scenes from events that have already happened. You can view them by touching it.
This is impossible. I can't fight or anything.
It'll be fine. I managed my first quest on my own. Okay, so let's just try this, Kasue.
Oh no, this is from right after I came to this world. It's so embarrassing. Please don't watch it.
I had the same reaction she did. I was so panicked at my situation, I couldn't move or do anything for a whole day. But when I accepted that this was my new reality, I decided to work with it the best I could.
You know, I feel better now that you're here, Yusuke. I'm not the only one trying to find my way.
So basically, if we complete our quests here, we go back to the city we came from, right? Why would I want to go back there?
Heads up!
Huh?
Goblins!
Seriously? Well, they definitely look the part. I don't know if I'm okay with any of this, but fine. Bring it on! Let's see if I have what it takes! My adventure begins now! What? You gotta be kidding!
This guy's hopeless.
Hey! I thought you guys were both wizards and warriors! Why are you two just watching?
Wind power!
Is that it?
All wind magic does is move the air where you point it, and my level's low right now. Sorry about that.
What the hell? Wait, the warrior!
Those goblins scare me.
Oh, brother. That's not how you fight with a sword! It's showtime! What?
That won't work. Weapons can only be picked up by the operator they've been assigned to.
It's more like a game every minute. However, I can still fight with my hoe! No way! Wait, does this mean that I'm gonna die? Huh? Is that me? Kasui? What's happening? I'm not dead anymore?
Don't worry about it. You always come back after 30 seconds.
Don't you think that was something you should have told me before? Well, if dying doesn't matter, what's to stop me from fighting? You!
Huh?
Give me a little support here!
Wind power! Go for it!
Right! I need to keep knocking them down as they come at me.
Well done.
Hey, you have to give him credit. Looks like his plan worked out for us.
Guess I misjudged him. Pretty sad way to do the job, though.
Are you praising me or giving me grief? You both deserve props for holding things together when you first got here.
Yeah, sorta. The first time. And the second time turned out to be things we could both get through, as long as one of us was alive.
Just 10 seconds more.
Fine, but what would happen if both of you died?
Sorry, guess I didn't explain it to you. If we all die, we die for real.
We die? For real? You're saying the areas we've been through once will then show up on the map?
Mm-hmm. How about if we go to the village in the west tomorrow? It's nearby.
Sure, if you'll grant the request.
It's gonna take 5 days for my weapons to regenerate? Oh, now that I think about it, what's the reward for completing quests? The Game Master told me I should ask you two.
Well, for one thing, you get the right to ask a single question to the Game Master.
Big whoop.
When I finished the first one, I asked him why I was chosen. Know what he said?
Interesting that you should ask. In fact, someone you know requested...
I asked as well. After the second one, I said, "Who are you people?" I was surprised by his answer.
We come from a future most distant.
From the future, huh? And someone you said you know. Well, we better try and get a little rest. I'll stand first watch.
Okay, thanks.
When it's my turn, what question will I ask him? So if we all die, we die for real? Does that mean we'd be dead in the other world as well? No matter how it works, dying is definitely something to avoid.
Yusuke!
Huh?
Yusuke! Yusuke!
Why's she yelling? Huh?
Yusuke! Help!
Oh no, Kasui! What's going on?
Yusuke! Run away! We can't win!
It ate her. If I die, it's all over. 30 seconds until Kasue can revive. I'll be back. Can you hear me, you? We'll save you. We're headed for the village. A wooden stick would have been useless against that creature. What was she thinking? It's too big to fight. What? Why isn't your left hand regenerating?
Well, I think it's because it was eaten.
If that's the case, then you won't be able to revive, will she?
Huh?
If they both die, that's the end. Game over. I have 0 attack power, and Kasue has no power left at all. It's no use. We'll just have to ignore that giant thing and try to complete the quest without you.
It's the heroes, everyone! The heroes are here!
Do they mean us?
I know it's weird, but apparently that's how we're known in this world.
This really is a game.
Yay for the heroes! Heroes! Hey there, Thickus is my name.
Oh, well, hi there.
Heroes like you are so awesome and cool!
Yeah, except I'm just a farmer.
When I grow up someday, I want to be a hero just like you!
Well, one of your heroes just got eaten.
I'm the village chief.
Nice to meet you. So, sir, do you have a request of some kind?
I do. It just so happens that a monster called a troll has shown up outside our village.
Oh no, he's not talking about that thing, is he?
The monster looks like this. Please defeat this troll and save our village.
We're dead. Okay, I presume you've never ever defeated a goblin, am I right?
Not really. It's just, my sword never seems to make contact.
Maybe that's because you keep throwing it at them.
I'm really super concerned that you won't be able to revive as long as she's stuck inside that troll. I don't know how, but we have to find a way to save her.
Ugh. And this girl is useless. Why can't I have gotten stuck with you instead?
Yusuke, do you have a plan?
Yeah, sorta. You just stay here in the village.
What?
I'm gonna go off and raise my rank. See ya.
Wait a minute. Come on. I want to rescue her as much as you do.
I'm really sorry, but if you were to die fighting these monsters, I'd be the only one standing between the three of us and oblivion. Yes! Go, go, go! You're not getting away! Die! Die! Die, die, die! Die, 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 die! Die, 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 die! I win! Even when my life's in danger, this place is a million times more exciting than that shithole Tokyo. Alright, time to find some goblins.
Please defeat this troll and save our village.
That's a pretty tough quest.
Run away! We can't win!
At my rank, I never defeat that thing. I'd become another quick and easy meal for him, just like she did. I need to defeat some weaker monsters, so I can elevate my rank. A log point. Oh.
Hey. If we get to add a guy on our team in the next round, who do you want it to be?
That boy at school named Yamada?
Oh, you're talking about the guy who went to the nationals in judo. You know what? You're right. I can see why you'd like him.
Wait, that doesn't mean I like him.
Well then, which guy do you like?
The truth is, I pretty much hate all guys. They're childish and violent, and they usually talk about pervy stuff.
You're such a little kid. But I kind of feel the same way. If If I had to choose someone, I'd go for that guy. Yotsuya.
What? Wait a minute. There are 2 Yotsuyas in our grade this year.
Which one do you mean?
Well, no question. It would have to be... He'd be great.
Wait! I didn't get to hear the name! Which one of us was it? The odds are 50-50 that she was talking about me. The fact is, I'm in a harem scenario with these 2 girls right now. If we hang out together long enough, one of them might spill the beans. Alright. Time to get busy. A town set in the middle of the forest. That takes me back. Well, they're making this easy for me. Whenever I remember those days growing up, everything in my mind goes absolutely black with rage.
My family just moved here from Kumamoto. My name's Yusuke Yotsuya.
I missed one! Damn it! Just calm down, man. You gotta take it easy. Rank 9. I'm so close to 10. If I hadn't missed that last one, I bet I would have made it to 10. This sucks. I hope a better rank gets me a new job. It's gotta! I don't want to be stuck as a farmer forever! Hey, there were a lot of jobs on that wheel. There must be a way to get another one. I just wish I could get a better weapon, one with the blade. But if Kasue is the only one who can even use a sword, there's no point in getting one. She can't really want me here if she hates guys. God, I really want to be a warrior. Huh? What? Kasue died? What the hell is she doing? She's supposed to be in the village. Huh? What's going on? Our job was to... Does that mean we failed the quest? And what happens if we fail? Do we all die? I've got to get down there and see what's going on! She's staying dead! No way! If she was eaten by the troll, then that means... if I die, it'll be for real! Where's everyone? Anyone here? A log point! Help me out. Tell me something useful.
Hey, lady! Why do you keep practicing those moves with your sword?
Well, in my own world, I can't do any strenuous exercise because of my illness. So I have to practice. This is my first time swinging something this heavy around.
Your own world?
You see, I have a serious health condition. I have to take expensive medicine every month to prevent flare-ups. I know my mom and dad wanted to have a second child, but they were afraid because I've been sickly my whole life. But here I can move around as much as I want without worrying about my condition. I feel like I'm actually getting stronger every day. Of course, I know I've been slowing down my 2 friends. They would never say anything, but I can see the effect I'm having. Ever since I was born, I've been a burden on so many people. They've been forced to help me try to stay alive. So while I'm healthy here, I want to help everyone else for a change. Oh, sorry. What was it you were asking me about? I know none of what I'm saying probably makes any sense to you, but the bottom line is, I'm gonna work hard to keep everyone safe.
Wow. I haven't thought of anyone but myself since I got here.
It's the troll! Everybody run! I'll buy you some time!
It's not really true. It's not just since coming here. I've always been this way.
Get to safety outside the building! Stop! Shield!
Help! Please! Yusuke, help me!
Now what? What should I do? Should I fight him? No! I have to run! I can't die now or it's all over! This is it! I am gonna die!
So, after we all graduate from high school, let's all meet up back here and dig up this time capsule together. What do you say?
All right!
I swear, I'm gonna be here.
Yeah, and we'll be waiting for you.
After we graduate from high school.
I'd really like to work in pharmaceuticals. In research.
I never even thought that far ahead.
Ever since I was born, I've been a burden on so many people. They've been forced to help me try to stay alive. So while I'm healthy here...
That was the moment that woke me up. What the hell? A kid whose drug costs have been a burden on her parents? Who wants to have a job in pharmaceutical research? How obvious can you get? That's the epitome of a cry for sympathy, damn it! And yet even she is stronger than I am. I'm not gonna let someone like that die. Just because she's trapped in some insane parallel world! Looks like I need to kick it up one more gear. There's no way I'm gonna let anyone die who deserves to live more than I do. It's what I had to do back then. It's what I have to do now! Hold on! Can this troll only move forward by jumping around like a frog? So, if I change direction the moment he leaves, he'll never get me! As long as I run, I can shake him. I just have to keep moving! Need a way to attack him! I gotta just get behind this creep so I can hit him from the rear! Shit! I can raise my rank! What? Why did he stop his attack?
Congratulate! Your job rank has now reached 10.
Yes! I gambled and won! Wait, Game Master? Your voice sounds kinda...
And now it's time to spin the wheel as we play Job Rule.
Slow down! Can't I even bask in my victory? Whatever, dude. Some job with a blade? Oh, please! I really want to be a warrior!
Bam! Congratulations, you're a chef! You have gained the following skills in addition to the ones you had
Still weak. Whoa, wait a sec. I have my blade! All right! We appear to have a small problem. We need an attack strong enough to get through our troll's defenses. And I'm back! And none of us have that attack.
One good thing, we seem to be dying less often now.
I think that's because we're getting used to the way this guy moves, you know?
Even if we're all dying less, if we can't beat him, what hope do we have?
All wind magic does is move the air where you point it, and my level's low right now. Sorry about that.
I got an idea.
Huh?
I'll try to attack him from inside by entering through his open wound. Then you can jump in and finish him off.
I'm on it.
His attack range is basically from his elbow to his fingertips. So, my best shot is to dive into his belly! Within a few moments, he should stop moving! Then you can jump in and finish him off. Maybe you could launch a blast of air!
Wind power!
Right into his body!
We pulled it off!
Yes, that was amazing!
Congratulations!
You scared me!
You have completed the quest.
Oh, that's good. But why do you keep sneaking up behind me all the time?
Look, our ranks have been updated.
Yeah, but my wizard rank hardly went up at all. How did the numbers for the farmer and chef go up so much?
Huh? Oh, you're right.
Now then, Chef Yusuke, your reward is the right to ask one quest.
Once again, you're jumping right in! Give me a minute to enjoy this! Now let's see. What was it?
When I finished the first one, I asked him why I was chosen. Know what he said?
He said someone you know requested you.
I asked as well. After the second one, I said, "Who are you people?" I was surprised by his answer.
He's from the distant future. Does that mean the one who chose us is from there too? What are they all after? What is it these people from the future want us to do for them? That's my question, after the 10th step of the quest. What exactly happens to us?
Yeah.
Very well, here's your answer. Please watch this version of what transpired in our world.
Wait, is that our town? Time for our last summon beast, everyone! Spread out! Let's go! What did I just see?
What was that?
Wow, we're back.
I'm confused. Are we supposed to fight that thing?
I'm going to practice.
Huh?
Look at the clock. It's the same time as it was when we left.
Why is that important? It doesn't change.
I figure it will probably be a few weeks before the next stage will begin. Which means I'll be alive to play in the tournament. I'm just glad my 2 years of hard work won't go to waste. Thanks so much for that.
Sure, of course. That's right. We're third years, so her next match is her last.
Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Yusuke, please make sure to get Kasue home safe, will ya?
Huh? I can feel it. My heart is still pounding. We were in that other world for more than a day. But in this world, no time passed at all. And when we get pulled back into that world, if we don't make more quests, we're all going to... I can feel it. My heart is still pounding. We were in that other world for more than a day, but in this world, no time passed at all. And when we get pulled back into that world, if we don't make it through 7 more quests, we're all going to die.
Yusuke?
Huh?
I just wanted to say thank you. If you hadn't taken the initiative and fought to save us, we would have died.
Wait a minute. Have I ever walked alone with a girl before? Anytime? In my entire life? No problem. You would have done the same thing for me. I mean, just look around. I'm sure you hear people say, "I'll protect you," all the time these days, right?
Well, not really.
Of course, it's not the kind of thing I would have said. I'm I'm a contrarian. I stay away from the stuff most people love. Why am I telling her things I really don't need to say? I've had to adjust my thinking now that I'm in this new situation. Keeping at least one of us alive benefits all of us in the end. I'm learning how to operate with other people in mind besides myself.
Oh, is that right?
I'm losing it. I don't need to be telling her any of this. Then I suddenly realized. I had a difficult decision facing me. If I abandoned the quests, there was a good chance this city, that I hate so much, could be destroyed. I've had to adjust my thinking. Keeping at least one of us alive benefits all of us in the end. I'm learning how to operate with other people in mind besides myself.
Are you kidding? You're telling me he actually said that for real? That is so hilarious.
What is with you, girl?
Oh, hey Hashi. You went to grade school with Yusuke, the guy who's not in any clubs, right?
He was a transfer student. If I remember correctly, he came along in the middle of our 6th grade year.
So what did you think of him back then?
He kinda kept to himself. He hardly ever talked to anybody, really. Why do you ask?
I just spent some time with him recently. And I guess I'm wondering what he's really like. I've never had anybody like him in my circle of friends before. So he's sort of an unknown quantity.
Damn. I wish I was out there running in the mountains. This concrete really sucks. I can't believe we're going to have to find some way to defeat that creature. And is this city really going to be under attack in some crazy future, and we wind up being the ones who defend it? Why choose me? Truth is, I hate this stupid place. Huh? What?
Yusuke, it's been half a good eve.
Whoa, a game master? You sound weird. And how the heck are you even able to call me? Actually, I suppose that wouldn't be a challenge for you, would it?
This is your next mission.
Huh?
You must hit on the girl I'm about to specify.
What? Now what? I'm here as you instructed.
Your success or failure here will influence your chances in the next quest.
This school is alien territory for me. I can't just stroll through the front door.
Upstairs.
What about it? There's a light on. You want me to pick up chicks in the girls' restroom at this hour? Huh? What have you gotten me into? Which girl is it? Tell me!
The one with the glasses.
No surprise. The one who's being bullied. I'm presuming you can see the whole scene here. You can call me back when I'm done.
Huh?
Pardon me, girls.
Just who are you? What do you want?
Well, I'm not sure how to put this. Is this for real? My first time hitting on a girl, and she's being bullied?
No boys are allowed in here. This is the girls' restroom.
Shit! Wait, forget about me. What if she filmed that girl naked? She could end up committing suicide, and my attempt to pick her up would fail. which would mean my chance of success in the next quest would tank, putting me at a higher risk of dying!
That's my phone! What are you doing? Why did you break my cell phone?
Isn't it obvious? I have no way of knowing where your photo data is stored. Now there's a better chance that Glasses Girl will trust me.
Who are you? You broke it!
Wait a minute. What if one of the other girls was filming her?
Wait, I had nothing to do with this whole setup! I don't have any photos from today! Look for yourself on there and you'll see!
Like I'm gonna believe that! They could be in a hidden folder!
This is so creepy! Who is this guy? Oh, wow.
Yes! That was pretty damn slick, if I say so myself. Am I actually about to land my first girlfriend ever? Just one more phone. Where is it? Gotcha!
Can't be happening!
Yeah, baby! That boosted my odds of landing the girl by 80%!
Ow!
Lesson 1. Don't mess with somebody who's probably stronger than you. Ready to concede yet? I sure hope she is. I've never hit a girl before.
You're freaking creepy, scumbag! Seriously, what is your problem? Let's get out of here! We need to call the police!
That's right, run! Wait, the police? Lucky I just happened to be passing by. You don't have to thank me, even though I did save you.
Huh? Tell me. This is the girls' restroom. How'd you just happen to be passing? Oh, never mind. I don't want to know. Thank you. What am I supposed to do now? I don't want to be walking around alone with this guy. Jeez, why doesn't he just go away? I don't want him anywhere near me.
This escort mission is going great! I hope she notices I'm protecting her by walking between her and the street. The girls back there, were they bullying you for some reason? That's exactly what I hate about city schools.
They weren't exactly bullying me, more like they were getting back at me. The girl who was filming? We're both on Miko Live. We've been streaming together a while.
Oh, you mean on Miko Miko?
That's right. And yesterday I kind of blabbed out more than I should have. I got a little carried away on the subject. I said I knew someone who puts on an act with boys. It wasn't a nice thing to say. She thought I was talking about her and got all upset. Well, actually, I was talking about her. She was right.
So that's what happened.
I mean, I didn't drop her name or anything.
Well, I guess the whole thing makes perfect sense to me. But how am I supposed to deal with all this crying? Do I put my arm around her shoulder? Would I get arrested for doing that if I'm not her boyfriend? Game Master hasn't called me back. I wonder if this counts as completing the mission.
Listen, I'll be fine from here.
Oh, okay. Am I done after I've walked her home?
I'd better
I'll
get
see
going.
you around, I suppose.
By the way, have you...
Have I what?
There's this new mobile game out called Once to That's about training male idols. We've all been really getting into it lately.
Yeah, okay.
The protagonist is this female producer, and she gets closer to each of the guys as she works with them over time.
Okay.
I thought if you tried to do some of the same things the guys in the game do, well, in the end, it might work out as some good modeling practice for you. Gotta go, bye!
Oh my god, she's like the worst otaku I've ever met.
I'm not doing this for you. Don't get the wrong idea.
I've wasted 2 weeks of my life. And now I'm really hungry. Whoa! Are we back?
Hi again.
Hello, Yusuke.
Huh? What's this? What the heck is going on here?
So she's the fourth one dragged into this.
What's happened? Where am I?
Listen, why is she freaking out? She knows me.
How do you? Nice to meet.
The job of our fourth player, Yuka Tokatate, will be Wizard of Heat.
Wizard of what? I'm a wizard?
In addition, from now on, your revival period will increase from 30 to 40 sec.
The difficulty's higher?
Your quest is as follows.
Wait, what goods?
Bye now.
There he goes. Same old freak as ever.
Hey.
Just, who are all you people? Why did you abduct and bring me here?
Huh?
It was no coincidence when you followed me home the other night, was it? You perverted stalker!
You're a perverted stalker?
It wasn't like that at all!
Just calm down, Yuka.
Are you absolutely sure that's what happened?
So he smashed your friends' phones and flushed them down the toilet?
Why would he do such a thing? He didn't even know you.
I talked with some of the girls the next morning after it happened, and they said he was a pervert who was trying to set up a camera in the bathroom.
Wait a minute, I had a reason for that.
Let's go, Kasue.
Right.
I guess we should start with the requirement to traverse 5% of the map.
We should probably split up to cover more distance.
With this, we'll always be able to confirm each other's locations. That make sense?
As much as anything else here.
Relax. You can put down your guard. Aren't you a year older than we are?
That doesn't matter. In this world, you're my teacher, Ms. Shindo.
Please, call me you. Let's go. I'll stick with you until you get the hang of things.
Wow, she is so cool. She would definitely be purple.
The mysterious power leading us to hope, Majiha Purple!
She's pretty, she's strong, and as the first player, she's the one who has survived here the longest.
When you were talking about Yusuke earlier...
Huh?
You said you discussed him with the other 3 girls. Does that mean they weren't bullying you?
Well, actually...
Were you trying to patch things up with the girls who wanted to film you naked? Why would you do that?
You see... Well, this might not make a whole lot of sense to you, but all my life I tried to avoid trouble, so I've always been very careful not to behave in a way that would invite bullying. But this time, I did give them a reason to attack me. As a result, Yusuke was a kind of unifying point. He served as a mutual enemy the girls and I could bond over as allies. I figured it was a safe bet since I was never going to see him again anyway. She's going to hate me now.
Hey, that makes sense. I mean, in the end, you're kind of stuck with your classmates, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I really had no choice.
I get it. But why did you think I was the type of girl who wouldn't understand that?
Well, because I can't imagine you ever being bullied.
You're half right about that. I know it may all seem effortless to you, but I work hard at school and sports, and even my looks. In the end, I want to know I was the best student I could possibly be. Of course, part of it is that I just like to take charge of things. I've always thought bullying was stupid, you know? So I always try to stop it when I see it. I think it's just the right thing to do.
That's so brave. Aren't you scared you'll get hurt?
You don't think I could hold my own in a fight?
No, that's not what I mean. What if it cost you your friends or something?
If that happened, then they weren't really my friends anyway.
That's so cool. I can't believe her attitude. I'm such a small, petty person compared to her.
Yuko, what's wrong?
Would you please marry me?
What are you doing? We didn't earn many points today.
It is only the first day.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I think they've been ignoring me on purpose.
Behind you, Yusuke! Look out!
Is that a giant dead insect thing?
Wait a minute, do you hear something? A centipede? How gross!
Is that a weapon? It's a pill bug! Where did something so strong come from? Wait, my chef skills can tell me an enemy's name and threat level.
Demon Bug Kadoomlet. The two of them have a combined threat level of D-. The Pillbug is the male, and the Centipede is the female.
Right, I'll take care of this one. I don't know what's going to happen, but my time has come. Not that I even wanted it to. I just hope I'm ready. I'm Majiha Pink. I'm Majiha Purple. Together we're Majiha. In kindergarten, I had one dream for the future. I wanted to be a master of magic. Behold my crimson flame! Behold indeed. Kindergarten me, are you watching? Your dream came true! My crimson flame will destroy all! Majiha fire! It's definitely warm. I'm dead?
I guess that's the best she can do with rank 1 magic. But whatever. I'm being treated like a malicious pervert just because I helped someone. On the other hand, she did give me some hints on how to be popular with girls. But wait, does that mean she thinks I'm some kind of loser? Talk about embarrassing! But it took so much courage to walk her home! Why didn't that impress her? Damn it! This can only mean one thing. It's possible that I'm someone who just isn't popular. I did hear you say she liked one of the Yotsuyas, though. I guess I'll just have to wait and see for now. I'll give it a month or two. Or maybe 3!
Wow, I don't get it. To look at him, you wouldn't know it. But he's so strong.
Hold on. Now that I see him in action, he's a lot more like Tatsuki than I realized. It's that Gap Moe.
You better stay back! Wind magic won't work on these things!
Got it!
Does it have venomous spines? No, I don't see anything like that on its body. We have an opening! This is its blind spot! Alright, I can cut off its legs! I'm so exhausted.
Yeah, but how do we kill it?
Well, there is something I haven't tried yet. Kasue, listen.
You don't want me to kill it, do you?
Yes, in a way. I'm wondering if I can use your longsword by holding your hand.
Oh, excuse me, what does he mean?
Go ahead, take this.
Oh.
See how it works? We're not allowed to hold any other weapons except our own. But if Kasue's holding the sword, Yusuke can guide her hand.
Yes, I can hold it. I'll count down from 3, and then the both of us will swing it down. Okay, 3. Can you hold it a little more this way? 2, 1!
What's the matter? You hit me for nothing!
A damn shame about Sayori. She was a great girl, except for her face.
You're right. Having a face that ugly puts a lot of pressure on you. It can make you desperate, and look where you can end up. I'm glad you was so gorgeous. She'll never have to deal with that kind of rejection.
You're not just saying that because you're her dad, are you? I mean, she's only 5.
Having a face that ugly puts a lot of pressure on you. And look where you can end up.
Did I wake you? Oh, sorry about that. I thought I was being pretty quiet.
What is it you're doing?
Weight training. I've gotten into it lately. She seems different today. Not at all like her usual self. I remember she had that look one other time. At school, she's the undisputed queen. I can never even imagine her crying. You were crying before, weren't you?
Huh?
In that log from the previous quest.
Why'd you bring that up out of the blue?
It just came to mind.
You've never seemed that observant to me, but I guess you are.
Thanks. You really think so?
I didn't want to ask, but please help me, Yusuke.
Are you sure this is the right place?
Yeah, this place is definitely the village that we saved earlier. I recognize a lot of the buildings.
Now it's completely fallen into ruin.
Hey, well, I'll be darned, it's the heroes! I never thought I'd see all of you in a place like this.
Hello.
How does he know us?
That's the way it works around here. The people of this world are able to identify players at a glance, and they call us heroes.
Guess I should be flattered.
I've been stopping by here now and then for the past 5 years, and this village has always been deserted.
I wonder if that means time moves faster here than in our world.
That little boy, I hope he's still alive somewhere.
What now? We were hoping we'd be able to gather some information here.
Excuse me, are you familiar with Radodorbo by any chance?
Radodorbo? We're here at this point on the map, and this is Radodorbo. It's all the way on the other side of the continent.
It's so far away.
With horses, you could get there in 30 days. On foot, well, I'd say it would take 3 times that long.
What? You mean 3 months?
Game Master gave us an impossible task.
Please, sir, as a favor to all of the heroes, would you let us borrow your horse?
My horse is my livelihood. I'm afraid I can't spare him even for you heroes.
Of course.
Oh, but there might be a solution. There's a martial arts tournament soon in the nearby town of Courtenay.
There's a tournament?
Oh yes, I believe the prize for the winner is 3 horses.
So we have to enter and win that martial arts tournament. Obviously, getting that done is going to be our first goal in this quest.
The timing's just too perfect.
We still have time before the tournament. So in order to prepare ourselves, why don't we do a little leveling up along the way?
Can we really handle this?
If all you're fighting are goblins, they're easy once you get used to them.
What if some crazy strong monster shows up?
Oh, in that case, we run.
Yusuke, what's up?
Quiet. I hear something moving in the bushes up ahead. Something human-sized. I'd say goblins.
Should we charge them?
No, it's better if we outflank them.
Those guys aren't just human-sized!
They're actual humans!
Hey, look, heroes. Best prey we could have asked for. Take them alive.
Bunch of bandits!
Damn it!
Game Master at your serve.
Huh?
A human attack has been detected, reducing your experience.
What? It looks like we can't harm humans. It's excessive self-defense. I lost experience points.
What?
Let's run. Fighting them won't help us.
Wind power!
I think we lost him.
Huh? What happened to you?
Since she's not with us, we have to assume those bandits captured her.
Oh no.
What should we do?
Huh?
Do we help her?
Huh? How can you even ask that?
Kasue, do you remember what you said before? That we're all in the same boat together?
Right, so we should help her.
That's not necessarily true. We need to think about the bigger picture. I'm saying that the safety of each one of us individually is irrelevant to the quest. As long as any one of us is able to finish the quest, we can all go home. With time so precious, giving up on individual rescues was bound to become an option eventually. You get that, right?
Yeah, well, I guess. But...
All our lives are on the line here. Come on. We have to do whatever gives us the greatest chance of success.
Listen, Yusuke. I overheard your conversation last night. And, from what I could make out, Yu was begging you to help her, wasn't she? And now you're turning your back on her? Seriously, what's up with that?
Finishing the quest will help her. I mean it. My internal ranking of the value of our lives clearly puts you at the very top. And as I thought about it, I realized that anyone who's ranked higher than me is worth risking my life to protect. Kasue is in that group as well.
What about me?
Understand? So I'm not lying when I say I'd give my life to save you guys. That's something you can totally depend on.
Yusuke, I get it now. Saving someone's life here may not always be the best way to save them.
Right, which is why I plan to leave that part to you two. The fact is, I have negative experience with that kind of thing.
Kasue, can we talk? He's a spineless slug. We're the only two decent people in this world.
So, why don't we split into two groups? I'll go and enter that martial arts tournament we heard about.
And Yuka and I will go and save you.
So, here we go. Just like last time. I'm on my own again.
What the heck's his deal?
So, Yuka, did you mean it when you said we're the only decent people in this world?
Sure. Yu is amazing. That's not the problem. But she won't open up to anyone. I think she's trying to be that way. I mean, she's a pretty girl, and she's smart and athletic. She's got it all.
Well,
I get it. We're in a totally different league.
but don't forget there are people who only feel safe going to school now because of her. For people who aren't very good at speaking their minds, she is the only voice they can really depend on.
Yeah? And I imagine all the boys do what she says, too. Except Yusuke, I bet. He's an idiot. We don't need help from that scumbag. Let's go out there and save our friend. Just the two of us, all right?
Yeah, let's do this!
Hey, boss. Guess what we got for you? 2 more heroes.
Great! Toss him in the cell with the other one.
Great. Of course they wound up getting captured. Now I really am on my own. Busting my butt to kill all those goblins turns out to have been worth it!
Bam! You are now officially a wizard?
Oh. Creature magic. Can speed up or slow down the cellular metabolism of creatures by touching with the palm. Can increase or decrease the persuasiveness of their own words or actions. I don't understand this, though. Besides, my stats went into the toilet.
Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. The heroes' first round of combat.
Just gotta focus. It's pretty simple. If I can win this tournament, get the horses, and save all 3 of the girls, and maybe, just maybe,
Ready? Fight!
I'll finally be popular!
Really? He's not coming? I told you guys, that dude's a scumbag. We're gonna be stuck here forever. I just know it.
Yusuke, wherever you are, please be all right.
The hero is dead! The winner! Unveiled the Knight!
Damn, that was insane! It was over in 5 seconds!
Look, the hero has revived! The mark of a true hero!
Damn it, I'm so pathetic!
You really did come back to life.
Huh?
So those rumors are true.
Hello? And I got beaten by a girl! Jeez!
I must say, I wasn't sure what I'd do if you didn't come back to life.
Really? I'm seeing some deep uncertainty in my future for a different reason. So, tell me, is there any way I could talk you into lending me those horses? The fact of the matter is, I desperately need to get to Radodorbo in the next 35 days.
Radodorbo?
I've heard it's on the western edge of the continent.
That's a very long way off. And if you hitched a ride with a merchant, he'd only take you to the next town.
That's no good. I know, maybe I could do some work for you in exchange for the horses? In the next 5 days?
If you help me take down some large monsters in the area, that might work. I could let you have a horse for defeating a troll. But it might be hard to find a troll within 5 days.
Monsters? Hey! How about we defeat some bandits?
So the bandits' base is there? We had completely overlooked it. We'll go after them at once. Thanks for this.
Sure. About those horses.
That's difficult. I can't spare 3, but I know I can manage 1.
It's not perfect, but there's still a glimmer of hope. We need to strike before daybreak, right?
That means we have nearly half a day to kill. How do you feel about doing some sword practice in the meantime?
Huh?
Forgive my bluntness, but you seem to be a complete novice when it comes to handling a sword. I could help you train if you like.
Well, with just 1 horse, I might be the only one who eventually makes it to Radodorbo. Fine, I'd appreciate it.
You can't even hold a sword?
True, but I'm going to improvise.
All right, get ready. I'm going to begin attacking you within 5 seconds. You can do whatever you want until then. You're a lot better than when we started, but still. I would rank your sword skills at the lowest end of mid-range.
Becoming a wizard returned my physical abilities to average. This is bringing back that old inferiority complex of mine.
Where are you even aiming, Yusuke?
Yusuke, why are you passing to the other team?
You're swinging 6 inches below the ball!
I suck at sports that involve balls and swinging at things. Humans move around in too many different ways.
I think I know what's going on here. It's possible that you're simply unable to visualize your own movements.
Huh?
The problem is really your form. If you do 1,000 practice swings a day, I bet you'll improve.
All right. 1,000 swings?
We'll attack before sunrise!
Hold on. He's heading this way?
He's coming to save us. He must have won. Well, if he didn't, I'll never let him live it down.
I hear you.
Hurry up and get here, Yusuke!
Damn heroes. They need to be brought down a peg.
Put it away. Did you forget that they busted your eardrums with their wind magic?
Damn. They don't scare me. I can't wait till I'm rolling in that ransom money.
Being a patrol really sucks. Yeah, but at least the sun's coming up. Huh?
Charge the gates!
We're under attack, everyone! It's the army!
Compared to Cavell's sword swings, these are easy to see. As long as I'm the one being attacked, just countering doesn't seem to have an effect on my experience ranking.
That's it! Release the beast now! Got it! Watch out! It's opening!
Run for it! He's out!
Get away from here!
Look, Captain Cavell. All the bandits are trying to escape.
Makwa, take 10 men with you and go after them. If you can't catch up with them, then come right back.
Yes, ma'am.
What the hell's in that cage? Is it a troll? Or some other ferocious beast? What's that thing?
That's a berserker.
How did he...
It's from eating flesh filled with more magic than a human can digest. Monster flesh is the most common example.
You okay?
Thanks for coming to save us.
Yeah, about that. I lost in the first round of the tournament.
Are you kidding?
But I did manage to get us one horse.
So only one of us can make the trip?
Well, I figure it could carry 2 of us if we hook it up to a carriage.
Can I jump in, heroes?
You are?
My name's Cavell, and I'm a knight in this region. If I may, I have a suggestion for you. Should make camp somewhere around here. It's time to let the animals take a breather.
Yeah, the sun's going to be setting soon, too.
Whoa, this is good.
It makes my mouth water.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, you still having trouble eating?
Yeah, I guess so.
I know. That was pretty gruesome.
Yeah. What happened back there is still burned into my eyes. It won't go away.
It's no big deal if your appetite has disappeared. See, the truth is, we don't get hungry in this world anyway.
Listen,
Huh?
I want to protect everyone.
What?
All of my friends, and all of the people here in this world. But the reality is, I can't even protect myself. All I'm doing is holding everyone back.
Kasue, hey.
I don't know if I can handle this.
Sir, you're one of the heroes. I feel bad that you have to do all this cooking.
Don't worry about it. I actually like it. Cooking is my thing.
He's trying to accumulate experience points.
Now that I've achieved rank 10, I'm allowed to use big pots and cooking utensils.
Rank?
Look at him. He seems to be doing just fine.
Yeah. It seems like it's always the same. The ones with the physical strength gain levels. And they get access to everything.
Great hero?
Oh. Did you come back for seconds?
Time to continue our combat training.
Right now?
You told me before that this girl helped to train you, right?
Yeah. Out of 100 matches with her giving me an advantage, I only beat her 3 times. Then, she switched to a real sword and started hacking me within an inch of my life. I tell you, I thought I was in hell.
She beat you within an inch of your life? You know, come to think of it, when she rescued us...
I want you to let me train the 4 of you in effective sword technique, starting right now. And since you're all heroes, I'll be able to slice you up with the sword to my heart's content, and it won't be a problem!
I mean, gee, since we don't have any other options here, you might as well.
Excellent! I can cut up flesh as much as I want! Thank you! I have to run off and tell my dad right away!
That girl needs therapy right away. I have bad feelings about this.
How about we start with you?
Huh? Ah! What the?
I'll start attacking in 5 seconds, okay?
Okay.
I love nothing more than cleaving the flesh of living things!
What's this girl's deal? She looks good, but her personality swings would give you whiplash.
How did it go? Are you okay?
I feel awful. I know feelings of pain in this world are only a fraction of what I'd feel at home, but being sliced and diced still hurts like crazy.
You're next, Kusue. So I guess you're not strong enough to lift a longsword yet? This is going to take some time.
The modern Japan that I lived in was so peaceful.
What happened?
Huh?
We were ambushed by goblins while gathering firewood. Muck was hurt.
I got distracted and careless.
How could you get hurt by goblins? And you call yourself my subordinate?
I'm really sorry.
When I came to this world, everything fell apart.
The wound is going away.
I had no idea you could use healing magic.
Well, actually, I'm accelerating his cellular metabolism. The idea is to make his wound heal itself faster. I can't surpass his natural regenerative ability, but I can do this.
Just like when you were a chef. I mean, you were able to gain experience without even fighting. Doesn't that seem kinda unfair?
It's not my fault. If you've got a complaint, take it up with the system.
Yeah, right. The system. The system we've been forced into. The system we can't escape. I want to be able to protect everyone, but to do that, I have to gain a lot of experience points. And get a lot stronger!
I have to say, you're moving much better now. But you still need more time before we start with the longsword.
I really have to get more experience points.
We found a horde of goblins.
Should we take a detour?
No. It'll be faster if I just wipe them all out.
No. Let us go and handle it. All we've done lately is train. We need to get some actual experience in the field.
True.
I guess healing people isn't as much fun as killing monsters.
Coming, Kusue? You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'll go.
All right, let's all kick some goblin butt!
I don't think a longsword is necessary. It's just a bunch of goblins. I hope she can handle it. Let me help you, great hero!
After all that work, my rank barely went up at all.
Oh, what are you griping about? Your rank's already higher than any of ours.
Kasue, I heard you defeated a goblin.
Yeah. Somehow.
Isn't that what you wanted?
Sure. I can still feel it in my hands. That squishy feeling of flesh giving way.
Kasue, I have to tell you, I'm truly happy that you've come into your own as a sword wielder. One thing.
What?
I wish I'd had the chance to slice some goblin flesh with my own hands.
Oh.
So, can you tell me why you enjoy cutting into living flesh so much?
I am so glad you asked. There are so many great things about living flesh. First, the firmness of the muscle. I mean, when I feel the fibers of the muscle that's in active motion during combat, split like fraying threads at the end of my blade, the sensation as it progresses from living to dead, moving outside to in. It's ecstasy! I don't know how to properly describe what happens in that brief instant after I swing my sword downward, and the way that action feels on my hands when I do. I just know it's intoxicating!
Oh.
Anyway, there are probably more of them out there waiting to try to kill us. I'll patrol the area. Bimsburg, Makwa!
Yes, ma'am.
I can't wait to slice into some goblin flesh!
Cavell's dad told me an interesting story about her.
Huh?
When Cavell was little, she was watching her dad train her older brother, and he explained that going up against living opponents with real swords provided the most experience. Apparently, his words really left an impression on her. I guess she misbrained it. Most kids are pretty good at that.
Misbrained?
It's like misheard, but with your brain.
Sounds weird.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to protect everyone. I'm going to get back home alive. And fulfill my dreams. Just like I planned to. So if I have to cut flesh to make that happen, so be it.
What happened?
Whoa there!
Oh, wow.
We never saw that hole.
I'm afraid it's stuck in here pretty good.
The wheel just about snapped off.
Everyone okay in there?
I think so.
That freaked me out.
Well, Bimsburg?
We'll take care of it.
I can help you two lift it out.
Everybody ready?
1, 2, 3!
It raised up a little.
Slowly.
Right.
Great hero! We've almost got it!
All right, it's out.
That was easier than I expected.
Luckily.
All right, let's get a move on, boys.
Roger.
We have about 15 days and 5 hours left. It's gonna be close.
Look over there. I think I see something.
It's an army being attacked by monsters. But which army? I see some civilians as well. And even a child.
We have to help them.
Really? We have no idea if we have the time to complete this. Oh no! The humans have been nearly wiped out! What the hell? Now they're gonna attack us! Is this what happens when you're a hero? They're merry kobolds from the kobold family. Threat level E. They're stronger than one of the kingdom's soldiers. Hell, just one of them is going to be stronger than the two of us combined!
Those? They look like heroes.
Listen, we'll draw them to us! You attack from behind!
Got it!
no use. They outnumber us, they're stronger than us, and now all of them are heading for us at once. Hey, look behind you! Why didn't that work? Wait, they don't understand human speech! Ah! Ah! You want a piece of me? So long! Ah! Back attack!
How am I supposed to justify this? Why am I even here? There's no point if I can't fight.
Huh?
Great hero!
What lovely flesh.
What's up with them?
I don't know. Maybe they're just shy.
How many soldiers and civilians managed to survive? 3, 4, 6?
Some of them have injuries. Will you be able to help them all?
Yeah, I believe so. I was able to absorb some magic from the monster's blood. That replenished my MP.
You can really do that?
You know that berserker we saw at the bandits' hideout? He apparently got that way by eating too much flesh imbued with magic. So I figured it should be possible for me to absorb that magic as well.
You should have brought this up before now.
Yeah, except it was my first time trying to do that.
Great heroes. We just wanted to thank you all. We appreciate your help.
Of course. So what is this group you're with, and where are you headed?
In fact, we are soldiers of the Kingdom of Diok. On the direct orders of the king, we have been commissioned to transport these heretics to Radadorbo.
Huh?
These heinous criminals violated our ban on the foreign religion known as Arteros, since it is believed that Radadorbo is home to the greatest number of secret Arteros devotees. We are going to gather them together and publicly execute them atop a hill there.
Radadorbo. It actually came up.
One problem. We still don't know what the goods are.
Humans? Death row convicts?
Heretics? A child? What's going on?
Are these people the goods? It's an impossible situation. If we escort them there, they'll all be killed, including the kid.
A human attack has been detected, reducing your experience.
But it's okay if people die as a result of our actions? Is this event part of the quest? Or is it a trick? Do we fail if we help them? How do we know the right choice? Which is it?
I believe the far western town of Radadorbo falls under the Kingdom of Diok's authority. You're saying you intend to execute your own citizens on foreign ground?
Who do you think you are? State your name, woman.
I am Cavell, a knight of the city-state of Cortinel. While your nation may be larger, you appear to be a mere foot soldier, and I am not obligated to submit to your questioning.
I've heard of your homeland. A tiny nation valued only as a significant traffic route. My, pardon my rudeness. I am Vice Corporal Camilto of the Kingdom of Diok, and I happen to be in command of this squad.
A militant troop from a war-loving nation has its highest officers killed by kobolds, and yet has the nerve to speak to me in this way? Wait! Just hold it! The Kingdom of Diok is trying to gain power over the entire continent! We should carve up these three and bury them while we have the chance!
I will not stand by and let our kingdom be insulted! Anyone who does that will die!
Can't we talk? Yusuke!
Oh, yeah. Heroes, gather! This whole situation is an event we have to get through to deliver the goods to Radadorbo. And if it's a compulsory event, that likely means one thing. The goods we have to deliver must be...
Those people. Yeah, of course. I think I get it now.
So if we help those soldiers get where they're going, we'll complete the quest, right?
Yes, but if we transport these prisoners, they'll all be executed. Even this child.
So that's the bottom line, huh?
The people from the future may be watching to see if we're actually willing to sacrifice these prisoners. Also, the results of our actions might be considered a human attack, which would mean game over for us.
Wait a minute, you're saying it's a trap, then?
I'm just saying it's a possibility. With that in mind, it seems to me it would be pretty risky to kill any of these soldiers at the moment. So what do we do?
Oh wait, I think I just came up with a great idea. What if we escort them as far as Radadorbo, then stop the execution and set all the prisoners free?
Hey, that just might work.
Let's vote. Does everyone agree with that plan unless we come up with something better?
So we all approve? I think that's gonna be a pretty good plan of action.
Sir, is this wise? Are you sure we should allow them to accompany us? Especially with a foreign knight among them.
We have no choice. After all, we can't kill the prisoners before their execution. And I'm hoping the hero with the healing power can keep the boy alive till then.
Yusuke, so is he getting any better?
I think he's improving little by little, but he's just a child. He doesn't have the strength of an adult. Plus, I also have to take breaks every now and then since my MP is limited. What we need is information. Then we can strategize.
We'll stop and make camp here, unless you object.
I don't understand why we have to take orders from a man like him.
Don't forget, we're the ones who asked to be allowed to travel along with these guys. I don't know why, but there's something about their commander I just don't trust.
Excuse me, Camilto? Do you have a minute, sir?
Don't be in there too long.
Just a few minutes.
I want to thank you for inviting me.
I thought you might be worried about the condition of this child.
I appreciate your consideration. My name is Fafsel, and I'm a missionary. I've traveled here from the continent of Iya. I had hoped, for grace, that Bellili here would be spared, even if the rest of us were not.
So could that be what the real goal is here? Why is it necessary to undergo such a dangerous journey, just to execute Arturos believers in Radadorbo?
To set an example and give a warning. These heretics come from the continent of Iya, and since Radadorbo is the gateway to that continent, they must be halted there. It's vitally important to dampen their morale as soon as they set foot there, to prevent them from spreading their heresy any further.
Is it necessary to go to such great lengths?
Oh yes.
It's Father!
Is that you?
At that time, the fate of war orphans and families whose men could no longer work was cruel and unforgiving. But the current king, Diok V, decided to change that history.
I shall reward not only our soldiers who fought bravely in the war, but also the families who lost their fathers or sons, with one slave each. The first step to the unification of this continent is to improve the lives of its citizens. And to realize this goal, it is my intention to continue establishing more colonies in the name of the kingdom.
My family was thus spared from homelessness. Ours is a kind king who never abandons the weak, and he truly desires a unified continent for the good of the people. To achieve that goal, the evil Arturos religion must be completely erased from this continent, no matter the cost. Is this clear to you now?
Yes.
Killing is definitely going too far, but to these people, that logic makes perfect sense.
A guy who's colonizing smaller countries for slaves says he's saving the weak? Oh, please. He's only saving the weak of his own nation. That's just mob mentality.
How does that make him a kind king?
What?
The more I sit here and think about it, the more I've decided I hate dictatorships.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to have a conversation.
Don't you hate them too? Bullies try to assert dominance based on certain social cues, right? If someone makes waves and all the others turn on them, they become a target, and the cycle of social cues goes on and on. But every now and then, someone ignores the cues and goes crying to her boyfriend or a teacher. And that's wrong, isn't it? Well, I have news for you. We're not playing by those rules. A big nation attacking smaller ones means they're just ganging up on them. As far as I'm concerned, there's no humanity involved when a large group of people decide to gang up on a few. You understand what I mean?
No humanity, but this is all a game.
Once those few are made into slaves, that's it. Where does he get off rewarding people with slaves? These are people we're talking about.
Okay, Yuka, take it easy. I understand that you're pissed.
I haven't understood a word you've said, girl. But I do understand you're ridiculing my king. Now take it back or die!
I have an idea. There's no way we'll be in danger if we wipe out all these guys, so let's kill them.
She didn't say anything. I'm sorry. I'll give her a talking to.
And what is your opinion about this? Do you agree with her?
Huh? I hadn't thought about it, but to each his own, I guess. And as far as that logic goes, I would have to say the king isn't really wrong.
You know, because we're women, there's no way we'll be able to match a man's strength in battle. We have to learn techniques to make up the difference.
So that's sword art, isn't it?
And part of sword art is striking at locations that caused instant death or at least a fatal wound. Do you know where those are?
Not quite.
It will take 7 days to cross these mountains. Then it's 5 days to Radodorbo.
First time he's spoken to me since 2 nights ago.
So it's 12 more days until we get there. And we only have 13 days and 20 hours left to complete our quest. It's gonna be close.
Do you think we could get across with our carriages?
The steep slopes make it extremely difficult, but not impossible. However, there's an alternate route. It would be faster, but it would mean going underground.
This is killing me.
It's becoming a habit. It's the second time I've pushed a carriage with you. Do you think you'll make it?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there it is! I see it!
Huh? What in the world is that?
This is the alternate route?
The mechanisms throughout this cave complex were built thousands of years ago. Not all of them are workable, but we know the one at the entrance is still functioning.
It does seem preferable to pushing our carriages over these mountain roads.
Once everyone is assembled inside here, I'll activate the mechanism that lets us pass through.
Okay, got it!
Wow, look at that.
Incredible.
It's swinging the bridge around.
Definitely cool.
You're right.
What the hell?
You gotta be kidding!
We're stuck!
Open up! Let us out!
We walked into a trap.
I'm truly sorry about this, but you heroes forced our hand. We cannot travel with people who support the followers of that evil religion.
You bastard!
This is where we leave you. I wish you heroes all the best. Though I must say I'm not really sure whether your strength will work against that. Come on, let's go!
great hero!
Quiet!
Stop it! Damn him!
We've lost the prisoners who might have been our goods. And time's running out. Truth is, I don't know if we can escape this place. It's horrible. It's even worse than where we started.
This looks promising. If we get through here, we might be able to cut off those soldiers. So let's get moving, catch up, hack them to pieces, bury them, and be done with it. What do you say? Come on.
Let's do it! That's a pretty obvious trap, don't you think?
That was close!
This one should be easy. It probably leads to the other side. We're gonna get there first and give that D-Octor... Damn it, I got careless.
Yusuke! Are you alright down there?
I'm fine, but I can't climb back up! Go on ahead if you can!
Oh boy.
That had to have been about an 8-story drop.
I don't think Yusuke's going to be able to make it back to finish the 4th quest. Two of the walls move irregularly.
From watching them over the last few minutes, the ones further down seem to jump out at shorter intervals.
Since we have the carriages, we'd need 40 seconds between each movement.
We should have stuck with Yusuke's plan for completing the quest. If we had trusted his instincts, we'd be much closer to our destination. Now the question is, can we finish the quest without him? Can we even get out of here?
15.
What's that?
Hold on. I want to check something. Cavell, do we have a pen and paper?
The food they left will hold me for about half a day. I'm gonna need to find a way out of here before this torch burns down. Otherwise, I'm going to join the ranks of these old skeletons.
I'm trying to calculate how long it takes for each wall to start moving again after it stops. I mean, it seems like there's some pattern to it, but...
But what?
From what I can tell, I think this trap is powered by water. The water goes through pipes which make the walls move.
Based on the total number of elapsed seconds, wouldn't that mean there are several of those pipes moving them? There must be at least two. One that moves every 60 seconds and one every 75 seconds.
Their timing would have to be perfectly aligned.
And the ones further back?
I solved it!
You're right, that should do it!
So we have to start moving at the end of the next 540-second cycle.
Just to be safe, I'll go first by myself.
Huh?
Don't be crazy.
If it doesn't work, take care of yourselves.
She made it! All right! Yusuke, it's me! Are you down there?
Yeah, I haven't found a way out yet!
We're gonna go on ahead, like you said!
Thanks for letting me know! Good luck!
Okay, you're being awfully polite given the circumstances. And what's behind those doors down there?
Is that a monster?
I think it's a gargoyle. I've never seen one before.
A gargoyle?
It's a man-made creature.
Is it dead?
I've heard that mummifying them by removing their bodily fluids can allow them to move even after thousands of years.
Though I must say, I'm not really sure whether your strength will work against that.
This must be the creature he was referring to.
Look! That thing is starting to move!
Damn it. This is difficult, and the map only gives me a top-down view. Huh? That light. Is it a lock point?
Get away! These vampire bats are driving me crazy!
Bear with it! I'm so going to enjoy cutting you up.
Look! They're on his right arm!
That makes sense. We have to take possession of the key if we want to get out of here in one piece!
And then...
Does rank 10 mean a job change?
Congratulate. Your job rank has reached 10. It's time to spin the wheel for the job rule. You were a wizard, and now...
Now what? Your timing sucks! If you had done this a few seconds earlier, I could have saved Cavell!
Now!
There's a short interval until he hits the play button and time starts moving again. It's only for a few seconds. But if there's an enemy near you...
BAM!
You have a chance to jump into close range!
You, Shindo, warrior.
Good. I think it's getting a little brighter in here. I'm almost there. The truth is, I have to. At the very least, given our current combat abilities, it's apparent to me that I'm the strongest of us.
You made it out!
Great hero!
Oh, hi, Yusuke. You're way late.
Yeah. Right. I can see that.
Yusuke! It's Cavell! She needs help, sir!
Huh?
She's down there in the water! She's wounded!
I'm saying that the safety of each one of us individually is irrelevant to the quest.
He'll save Cavell, though.
This is great! Yusuke finally gets it!
Hey, you're waking up! Thank goodness.
There are 3,000 participants, and the top 100 can become knights. I ranked 70th.
You were 70th out of 3,000?
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
My father ranked 2nd, my older brother ranked 8th, and my younger brother ranked 15th. So the truth is, I'm just average. No matter how hard I try, I can't make up the difference.
Was that your reason for volunteering to lead us on this expedition?
It probably played a part, but the main reason was so I could slice up flesh.
She never changes!
The only way I would be able to advance my position would be to fight in a real battle. A long time ago, my father told me one real battle is worth 10,000 practice swings. But, really, he was saying that it's better to slice up living flesh.
There she goes again!
So how far ahead of us do you think they are?
They took the long route by going over the mountain, so we should be able to catch them quickly.
We have 7 days and 10 hours left to finish the quest. Can we make it in time?
Well, I'm not sure.
When's he gonna wake up?
Oh no! I had it all wrong!
Whoa! You scared me!
You alright?
What just happened?
What is it, Yusuke? Talk to us!
It's the goods. What do you think they actually are?
I suppose it would be merchandise, maybe?
Right. Something you can sell, or that people might want. Things worth transporting long distances. And also, what do you think that the term village chief might mean?
Village chief? You mean the one from that other quest? Like the leader of a village?
Right. The third assignment was to fulfill the village chief's request. But think about it. No specific village or person was actually named.
Yeah, so what are you saying?
Maybe we misinterpreted. What if our third mission could have referred to any request by any leader of a village anywhere in this world? Let me ask, what was your first quest, Yu?
It was to defeat one goblin.
The goblins we always see in our travels are a particular type called Mei-Ri goblins, and they're native to this continent. But I'm betting there are other types of goblins in this world.
Well, sure.
So maybe it didn't matter what type of goblin you defeated. What was the second quest?
It was pretty simple. Find 2 settlements.
I'm gonna make an educated guess here. It didn't matter which settlements you found.
No specific ones were ever named, actually.
And we completed the quest based on that assumption.
There you go. It's a matter of interpretation. I'm saying anything that can be classified as goods is acceptable, and is likely to count toward the completion of our quest.
And so?
That brings us back to what's meant by the goods. If we use a broader definition, there's a good chance it's not the condemned convicts. There's no one in Radodorbo waiting to accept them, and no advance notice of any exchange to be made.
Huh? What are you saying? That we've been on a fool's errand all this time?
You are! Wait, now hang on a second there, Yusuke! Are you gonna stand there and tell us you're planning to just abandon those 3 convicts? One of them is a child! The rules are different for them than for us! If they die for real!
That's true. I imagine that there's still a chance the condemned convicts could be the goods. And if so, then there's the possibility that if we abandon them, we would fail the quest. So, what should we do? Right. We'll split up.
Oh great, what is this about?
Why do I feel like I've been dumped by a guy I didn't ask out?
We have about 7 days and 1 hour left.
I figure that if we travel on the main road, we should come across a settlement eventually.
And if we offer to escort any deliveries from that settlement to Radadorbo, we should be able to achieve our goal.
You know what? To do that, we might not even need to run into a settlement. We could hook up with a traveling merchant who's heading to Radadorbo.
Yeah, and escorting them there would probably have the same effect. This might actually be easy.
From what I can tell, it looks like Team A is making good progress. That opens us up, as Team B, to stick to our plan. We'll keep pursuing the route being taken by Deok's wagon.
Why am I on this team? I mean, it's bound to be a lot more dangerous.
Those bastards don't know we were able to make it out of the cave. If we were to kill them in an ambush, it might be the best way to ensure our victory. But I am concerned. I saw something before they locked us in that cave.
We're counting on you.
I suspect it was a routine communication with their kingdom. More than likely a notice that they were going to trap some enemy heroes and soldiers of Courtenay the next day.
I think there's a very good chance that you're right about that.
So what would their superiors think if the kingdom's soldiers went missing shortly after they were able to trap Courtenay's soldiers?
It might imply that their plan didn't work, that we somehow escaped their trap and ended up killing them.
You're right. Bottom line, they're an extremely militant nation. Regardless of the truth, they might use it as an excuse to declare war. We must avoid that at all costs.
So what would happen if war broke out?
In terms of force size, the kingdom has 10 times the number of soldiers that we do. We'd stand no chance. I couldn't live, seeing my country destroyed because of me.
Then here's what we need to do first. We have to get them to write a letter somehow, in which they state clearly that Courtenay is not the enemy.
Good idea, but how do you pull that off?
Well, we don't know the written language, penmanship, or signatures, so we can't force them to write it, or even write it for them. That leaves one option. We have to convince them it's the truth, so they'll report it to the kingdom.
How are we gonna do that?
A very good question. I'm not sure just yet. And the truth is, a letter might not have any effect. The kingdom could just ignore it and start a war anyway. But one way or another, they have to pay for their actions. I want them to know hell and despair, humiliation and regret. And I want them to feel all of that as they die. I have something that might work.
Why is he making that evil face?
We finally caught up to them.
So far, so good. It looks like the soldiers and the convicts are all unharmed.
When do we strike?
Not quite yet. Right now, they're moving across flat land with no obstacles. We'll follow them at a fixed distance until the conditions are perfect. We'll carry out our plan tomorrow.
All right, I got it. You know something? I'm impressed you keep coming up with these ruthless ideas. Maybe the plan isn't to make you a hero, but a demon king instead.
Actually, I was always good at those games. Like the Dark Surreal series, and the Fallbat series.
Ah, console games, huh?
Thinking about original ways to kill enemies takes up a whole lot of my day.
I haven't played anything but social network games for about a year now.
Your
Oh god, that Tsubasa is so sexy, I just want to smother him with kisses. Take me now, lover! So you were saying? This is ultimately just a virtual game, right?
I'm not really sure anymore.
So for instance, let's say... if... you maybe somehow were to kiss a character from this world. I mean, hypothetically, would it actually count as your first kiss?
Huh? Wait a minute. Did you?
Huh?
Come on! You can tell me. Was it Makwa?
No way! I wasn't talking about me, you clown!
Oh, then it had to be you then.
Not her! I was speaking hypothetically about no one in particular. No one except you. If you weren't so dense, you'd figure that out.
A first kiss could be just an abstract concept, right? So why not count it towards your experience, whether it's virtual or not? Especially in a world as realistic as this one. Anyway, I'm gonna have Cavell take over the watch.
And what would the importance of that kiss be if you were asleep? I guess it wouldn't be as significant then, would it? I've read stories where the person being kissed was actually awake the whole time and planning to open their eyes at the critical moment, but then they messed up their timing. With Yusuke, I think he was legit asleep and has no idea what happened.
As you know, it has been a difficult few days. In an unexpected turn of events, all of our senior officers died in action. That has left me, a lower officer, to lead the remainder of our journey to Radadorbo. However, our assignment will end in 3 days. By making sure these heretics who practice a foreign religion are executed in the middle of that international port town, we will eliminate their threat. By taking this critical action, we can stop them from contaminating our continent of Meirie any further.
Right! Hi there. By any chance, have you got a minute?
What the hell? You're telling me you made it out of that dungeon? Men, eliminate him!
Don't get your panties in a twist. I'm just here to negotiate.
Hold on. Negotiate?
That's right. You know you won't accomplish anything by fighting me, right? We heroes fully recover from any wound in 20 seconds. And even if we die, we revive in 40 seconds. The fact is, you can't defeat us.
Why are you here then? What do you want to negotiate?
Oh, I'm getting around to that. 4 of the people from Courtenelle perished in that cave. Also, 2 of the heroes fell into a hole, so only Four Eyes and I remain. Yo, Four Eyes!
Keep your damn voice down, loudmouth. I'm right here. This negotiation only stands to benefit you anyway. Why do I even need to be here?
Only him, you say?
You heard me right. Yeah, he's a hero, but he went and converted to the religion of Arturos.
Is this true?
Yeah, it's true. And I'm here to negotiate for the release of my 3 fellow believers. If you don't hand them over, I'll use my immortality to spread our saints' teachings all over the world. The people are sure to heed the words of a hero, and when they do, all corners of the world will be filled with believers of Arturos!
Even if we comply, you'd still be free to do that. What is there to negotiate?
You have until the sun rises tomorrow to determine your fate. If the 3 believers are hurt or killed before then, the deal is off. I'll expect an answer when I return here in the morning. I advise you to think carefully about your decision. So long! Let's go, Four Eyes!
Shut up, will ya?
What should we do, sir?
There's nothing to negotiate.
Even so, we can't just stand by.
I realize that. If an immortal hero propagates that heretical religion, this expedition will not only be wasted, but it will be detrimental.
We have to do something about them, but how? Hold on a minute. He said they'd already lost 2 heroes.
Of course. Heroes can't die, but they can be trapped in holes or jail cells.
You're right, Commander. So if we capture them before the night ends...
Good point, boys. Heroes don't die, but they are vulnerable. How you doing? Four Eyes here.
What brings you back?
Shh. I came here in secret.
What is it you want?
I assume it's been obvious I don't really get along with that jerk, right?
Well, in truth, you didn't seem to be too fond of each other. So what then? Are you here to sell him out?
Now that it's just the 2 of us left, he treats me even worse than he did before all this started. If you're interested in capturing him, I'd be willing to tell you where he sleeps. What do you say, boys? You could get him right now.
None of us trust you.
Once you've lured us away from the wagon, your friend will probably slip in and free the convicts.
This is a golden opportunity. Don't you guys want to check it out, see if I'm telling the truth?
I don't know. If you're lying, going there and back would be a waste of time.
What do you suggest then, Commander?
Hem and I will go and capture him. Gurobi, you stay here and keep watch.
Yes, sir!
If you are lying to us, you'll become our prisoner. Understand?
Sure, why not? Now let me show you the way. 2 against 1, huh? I like those odds. Glad they fell for it.
And go find me a rope.
Yes, sir!
It's not my fault they're morons.
How much further is it?
The camp is right up ahead. We should be there in a minute or so.
Very well. You have 1 minute. You've had your minute.
Hold your horses. We'll be there in about 30 seconds.
Go ahead and take a look, Hem.
As you command, sir.
Well, I've probably dragged them far enough away by now.
Reporting, sir. I didn't see anything up ahead.
So you were lying. When we reach Radadorbo, I'll tie weights to you and throw you into the sea. You can spend eternity there.
What's that?
Oh!
Welcome back. And I'm sorry to inform you, but the two of you are hereby relieved of duty. Return to your homeland.
The Arturos believers. Did you kill every one of them? Weren't you trying to protect the child?
Does all of this confuse you? The part about Cavell and her 2 soldiers dying and the other 2 heroes falling into a hole was true. But Yusuke's conversion to Arturos and anything after that was just a lie.
A lie?
You're both fools. We've only done all this to mess with you in the name of revenge. For our comrades who've fallen. Now it's time to say goodbye to the last survivor.
No! Stop it! Stop it!
This is the end for the missionary.
No!
He must have soaked him in oil.
What an unbelievable barbarian!
While I'm at it, I think I'll set your horse's ass on fire!
What? We have to catch it! But if we do, then the heroes will escape.
Burn through it! Majiha, fire!
You're not getting away!
That's really hot!
Damn it! They took our horse!
And maybe we'll take what's in the wagon as well! You'll never catch us!
After them!
Are they coming?
Just like we planned. Good thing they didn't stop to check the bodies, huh?
Excuse me, sir, but there seems to be quite a lot of noise from outside.
What do you think is going on out there?
It's the hero!
Take off your clothes. Hurry!
What?
It's all right. We're gonna save you. That's perfect. Now they report that Cavell and the other people from Courtenel are dead. And if we played this right, they'll say that we heroes interfered with them to get revenge. That way, the relationship between Courtenel and Diak will remain unchanged. Camille's probably freaking out.
My refusal to let them accompany us, and then trapping them in those ruins is what led to this. How in the world am I going to explain this disaster to King Diak?
At this very minute, I bet he's drowning in despair over his own lapse in judgment.
I don't know if I should be impressed or terrified. He's definitely not the kind of guy I'd want as a friend, but I certainly wouldn't want him as an enemy either.
It's been 3 days now, and we haven't come across a single wagon in that time.
Yes, but if we follow the main road, we're sure to run across a settlement. And when we do find one, I know there'll be merchants there.
Even if that's true, there's no guarantee that anyone will be carrying cargo bound for Radadorbo.
We now have 4 days and 3 hours remaining. I sure hope everything's going okay for Yusuke and Yuka.
There's a cave down there. Why don't we turn in for the night?
You must be the great heroes.
You're back.
Excellent. I see the boys finally regained consciousness.
That's right. Just a moment ago.
Hey there. Your name's Balili, right?
Yes, that's me. They told me you and your friends saved my life. I want to thank you so much. You're very brave and pretty, too.
Of course. You're very welcome, young man. Okay, girl, calm down. You know you're not into all that Shota stuff. Looking back, though, I never thought Yusuke's plan would really work.
What we'll need in advance is dolls to represent 3 people. We can sew together cloth sacks dressed in old clothing to make them.
But if they look at the faces, they'll know they're fake.
We'll set it up so it looks like we put bags over their heads. And if we tie ropes around the necks, at first glance it'll look like we hanged them.
Sounds good.
And if we can mix an actual human in with them, it'll make these bodies look even more real.
I'm pulling for you. It's a brilliant plan. Now I have to get ready to move my group out.
But if you do this, doesn't it mean you'll have to kill a human character for real? You haven't had to do that since we've been in this world, have you?
Not yet. I'm a little worried about how much it'll affect my experience.
No, that's not my point. I mean, do you still think this world is a game? Because if it isn't and it's real, that would be pretty bad, wouldn't it?
I suppose, yeah. The truth is, if it is all a game, the AI that gave the NPCs is insanely advanced. Take a look at how we react. Since we've been here, we understand the concept of pain, but we barely feel any. This whole setup is beyond me. I don't know if it's some futuristic technology, like the Game Master said, but the bottom line is it doesn't matter. It's so well made that we easily mistake it for reality. However, if you do get caught up in this place, don't forget, we can pull weapons and armor out of thin air. Isn't that enough to convince you that it's not real?
Well, it's not like any of that matters to me since I won't be killing anyone.
So far, so good. We achieved our goal of rescuing the prisoners. That means if Cavell is able to pull off her part of the plan, we can avoid a terrible war between 2 lands, just like she wanted.
The only thing is...
Huh?
I keep coming back to the same question. Even if it is a virtual game world, is it really worth killing someone to stop a war?
That's even more reason to do it. It's gonna be the same world from the 5th quest stage onward. And there's a more important reason than that. It was a personal request from a friend. How could you refuse?
Huh?
Come on. Don't forget. One of our buddies was killed in all of this. Don't you want to kill his killer?
What? Give me a break, Yusuke. You're the last person I want to hear talk about friends first. You never think of others. Sure, if someone killed my favorite character in one of my games, then I would totally want to wipe them out. But if that's how you really feel, then what are the 3 of us to you?
You really want to know? Okay, let's say there's a bus.
A bus?
It's about to fall off a cliff. And depending on how the weight of the passengers is distributed, it could fall off and they'll all die. We just happen to be 4 of those passengers.
That analogy sucks! You're just saying a bunch of nonsense!
No, it's accurate. Are you forgetting that your own survival is on the line? I'm saying that when it comes right down to it, we can't afford to worry ourselves over the lives of characters in a game.
I see. So you're telling me the force those 3 were in charge of failed? How foolish of them. They should have just come straight home.
Shall we send a rescue team, Your Highness?
Of course not. There are only 2 survivors. What's the point?
I believe that is the prudent choice, sire. However, it appears that we have a more urgent problem facing us. The heroes who should be neutral towards humanity have become our enemies.
You believe it may become necessary to fight the heroes?
I do. If Camille Toe, the fool that he is, had only temporarily angered them, it would not be an issue. But now we are forced to consider the worst-case scenario.
Very well. We have no choice. Begin researching ways to kill the heroes.
Understood, my lord.
We have no way of knowing what was in the letter that they sent, so there's no way to tell if this was a success or not.
That's true.
I think it's safe to say it basically was, though. We rescued their captives and everything. Only thing is, our actual destination is still a long distance away. Huh?
So now, in regards to the goods, I have 3 things in mind that I want to try.
All right, but before we get to that subject, what's going on with Yu's group? They haven't moved in quite a while.
Do I have cargo bound for Radadorbo? No, I'm afraid not. Sorry about that.
I see.
Thank you anyway, sir.
Damn, just when we'd finally found a merchant.
I took a walk around where the houses are, but I gotta tell you, I didn't see anything else that looked like a shop.
If we just keep traveling down this road and end up in Radadorbo with no goods, the joke's gonna be on us.
Or maybe it won't be. Maybe not at all.
Huh?
I've been thinking, there's something important that I'd like to ask you about, Makwa.
Of course.
That's the last one.
Are we seriously taking those with us?
There's a chance they might turn out to be the goods we need.
Yeah, but even so, to be honest, I don't even want to be on the same wagon as them. I mean, there's a little kid on board. It doesn't set a very good example.
You don't need to worry about me. By the way, as long as I'm here, is there anything I can help you with?
I thought you were supposed to be taking a nap. You should go back to bed.
All right.
The boy's so pure. God, this is scary. The possibilities of Shota are just too overwhelming. Oh, I don't know if I can keep on doing this.
Hey Yuka, if you really don't want to ride in the wagon, do you maybe want to take over driving the horses for me?
Really? Is that an option?
What?
Huh?
Oh, never mind. It was nothing. Let's keep going.
Wow! Heroes are so amazing! I admire you so much. I really mean it. They said you were the one who healed me. I didn't get a chance to thank you before.
You're welcome.
Oh, tell me, is something bothering you?
No, not at all. Everything's fine and dandy. Damn straight something's bothering me. Why did she sigh like that? Wait, could it be? Is she actually attracted to Yusuke? And she's sad because he's not sitting next to her? Nah, no way. It's just my imagination.
Since we're carrying more people now, I think it's a good idea to stop for breaks more often.
So great hero, this may not be the time.
What's that?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Was she about to confess her love for him? Oh, she totally was, wasn't she?
I meant to say, at the pace we're keeping up, we should reach our destination the day after tomorrow.
Got it. Thank you.
Our journey is about to come to an end.
Ooh, what's that air of sorrow about her? Is she already regretting that she'll have to part ways with Yusuke soon? I guess even someone like Cavell is shy about confessing her feelings. Come to think of it, there was an event like this in Onesta. When you help a mob character confess, your affection level with Tsubasa shoots up! Dear Tsubasa, I'll do my best! I swear to you, I'll get through this successfully! Tsubasa! Tsubasa, I love you! Oh God, I told her!
She's acting strange. You think she's alright? I haven't seen her like this before. She might fall off her horse, you know?
Yeah, she's fine. This kind of thing happens all the time with gamers.
Oh.
I'm getting all riled up here. I can't wait to get back home and play more games. You want to switch seats?
butt swelled up like a watermelon after sitting on that horse for so long. I'm gonna call this Onesta's famous Get the Two Alone plan.
Is it alright if I hold you until help comes?
When the two of them find they're alone in a tight space, it leads to the classic Onesta scene, which raises your affection level. The two of them alone in a wagon, the time to say goodbye drawing ever closer. It means there's only one thing they're probably doing. You're sleeping? I mean, I know you were both up all night, but don't you have something more important to do? Next up in our little drama is Onesta's classic shared task plan.
You can't cut the pumpkin? Well then, let's cut it together.
Trust deepens when two people perform a task together. One touch makes the heart race. Yusuke usually does the cooking alone, but just for today, he'll let Cavell help.
Great hero!
Huh? Ah!
I was able to find the perfect main course! We're gonna have ourselves a great meal tonight!
That's incredible!
Is that their shared task? So much for racing hearts!
Great hero, you're the most amazing person I've ever met!
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
But I'm really not.
You know what? I wish I could be just like you.
I'm getting embarrassed.
If orthodox methods don't work, go full Yandere Ray!
Is it that important that we have to train in the middle of the day?
Not normally, but the truth is, you don't have much time left to learn things from Cavell.
We'll do just enough to help you digest. Go!
This is it. The Onesta plan that earned the most mixed reviews in the game's history.
I'll carve my feelings into you as a scar that'll never fade!
This is the most controversial method in Onesta, the one we first saw used by Jaga. Here's how it works. To avoid any regrets, before they part, Cavell has to carve her love into Yusuke. There's a form of love that can only be expressed through combat. That's what Cavell's doing. Yandere was never really my thing, but it's fascinating to observe.
All right, Yuka, your turn.
Wait a minute, this isn't supposed to be about me!
What do you mean? You're the one who suggested we train.
That was for you and Yusuke! I don't want to get cut off!
Just a tiny slice.
Yusuke, help me! This is just not working at all. Tsubasa, can you comfort me at all? Please, Tsubasa.
Now she's crying. You sure she's all right?
I don't know what to think anymore.
I mean, if you set flags on a character, you're supposed to have an event ready so they can be retrieved. So, why is nothing happening? This piece of shit game is so messed up. You know what it needs? It needs more hot guys in it.
She's probably fine since she's able to complain. Getting mad takes a lot of energy.
Oh.
You know what, Kasue? Good job. I think you might have found the answer.
Just think about it, guys. There must be delivery companies that transport cargo in this world, right? Yeah. I had it backwards at first. I figured it was the merchant's responsibility. But when I thought about it, I realized it's actually the delivery companies that transport the cargo.
And by a stroke of good fortune, we happen to be in the right place at the right time. They're doing a delivery.
So I see. And they've got cargo. That's gotta be the one.
Cargo on board bound for Radadorbo? I do have some.
Yes! All right! We heard there's trouble on this road. Let us escort you to Radadorbo.
Thank you. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Now wait just 1 minute. I don't care if you're heroes. I don't need any competition for my job.
Sorry about that, but our very lives depend on this.
Well then. Guess I have no choice!
So, no choice but to do what?
I I got myself all exhausted for nothing. I still don't know if Cavella's going to be able to retrieve her flags. Don't be so damn misleading!
It's very nice of you. You really don't mind carrying that stuff in your wagon?
No. We'll get it there, no matter the cost. You can rest easy now.
I can't believe I'm actually traveling with heroes! I'll learn so much from this!
It's scary how much his attitude has changed.
Well, that's not your problem. Time to hit the road!
Since we'll reach Radodorbo before the end of the day, I'd like to review what we're going to do upon arrival. We've got 3 different cargoes prepared for delivery. The first one is the 3 condemned convicts. If we get them to a church where they'll be kept safe, we might complete the quest. If that one doesn't work, we'll then have to try the second. That one involves the personal effects of the Dead Kingdom soldiers. If we can sell them, or get someone to accept them, they might be counted as the goods. Well, that just leaves our 3rd cargo.
I guess you mean those, huh?
Well, at the pace we're going, we should get to our destination with plenty of time to spare.
Are we good with the clues, though? I mean, do you think helping to escort a delivery man will really be enough?
Yeah, I keep asking myself, if it does work, then what did we go through all that for? It just seems too easy. Not to mention, we still have the other part of the quest.
Considering our pace so far, that'll be a close call, too.
It's cleared?
It seems to have cleared.
So, this was it.
It's hard to believe the Kingdom of Diok was carrying out such atrocities.
I understand. But if you'd like more evidence than what we've given you, go to the Central Church. The victims are all being cared for there.
We'll go check. We thank you for bringing us this information, and for helping to stop their plans. But even if it serves as evidence, you really don't need to bring us any severed heads next time.
I never imagined the heads of the Kingdom soldiers would be the right answer.
The problem was guessing what conditions had to be met for some...
The conditions have changed, so we might want to postpone our departure for a few days. The locals say they're expecting a nasty blizzard tonight. It came up out of nowhere. Apparently, this area has a somewhat unique climate.
I see.
I hope the heroes will be all right out there. They say conditions get particularly tough in the mountains.
Oh, there you are.
Hey there, Cavell.
You're leaving already?
Yeah, we have to. We still have a quest to complete.
So then, I guess this is goodbye.
I suppose so. Thanks so much. You were great. Well, you take care of yourself, okay, Cavell?
You take care as well, solitary hero.
Captain? Captain? Is something wrong?
No. Not at all. We'll postpone our departure. We can rest before returning home. Makwa, try to get some sleep between now and then.
Sure. Thank you, Captain.
So is this to be my final stop? Where I die before I have a chance to achieve anything? That's what I thought back then. But it seems my conclusion was premature. That my battle continues. I am a knight.
My home is on the battlefield. And that was just a moment of... Great hero, please stay safe.
Okay, that'll work. So I can choose any of my old stuff too? It appears I can equip multiple items at once, as long as it's physically possible for me to layer them. Good thing I changed jobs all those times. Okay, this is going to be a big problem. I thought all we had to do was cover the areas on the map. I didn't know it was programmed for this to happen. Seriously, is this for real? Damn it! On top of everything else, it's getting dark, and the temperature just keeps dropping. Wait a minute. Could I actually freeze to death out here? And if I did, would I be able to automatically revive? Maybe not. Now that I think about it, you and Kasue weren't able to revive when that troll ate them. I guess that means you can't revive if you're not in an environment where you can survive. If I freeze to death out here, my body temperature will be just as low once I revive. I had better do some exercises to raise that body temperature. I think it's working.
This really sucks. It's not enough that we have to wander around the countryside to complete this quest. Now we have to do it in the middle of a blizzard. Where's the payoff here? Give me a hot prince on a white horse! I can see it now. Just the two of us, snowed in. We snuggle up close together to warm our bodies and hearts. It's not fair! If I'm gonna die, let me die of squee! Sorry. This is awful. I wonder if the other three are even able to walk in this. Maybe they're all resting. Are you kidding me? It's gonna be obvious if I'm the only one slacking off. It's so cold. If I stop moving, I'm gonna die. Icy, freezing, frozen. I want to see Tsubasa. Tsubasa, come and save me!
This is gonna kill me. I think my heart's about to explode. But I won't give up. I remember when I first came to this world.
Kusue Hakozaki.
It's so cold. I've been walking almost non-stop since yesterday, and just when I think I'm making progress, it starts snowing. Somebody's playing with us. Even if this is the 4th stage, this quest is way too hard. It's so quiet, especially without my friends. Come to think of it, I've rarely been alone here since I first arrived. Huh? What's going on? Where am I?
You will need to complete this quest.
What is this place anyway? Where are the girls who were with me? Where are my friends?
The only one here is you. Your friends are not present.
Huh? When I first came to this world, everything I had worked to accomplish was taken from me in an instant. Suddenly, I had nothing. The ones who had always been on my side were my friends. I had learned that friends give you strength. It was a lesson I had been taught at a very young age. When I was just a child, I had an older friend that I adored, but she was tormented emotionally and isolated, and one day...
Everything feels so heavy. My legs, my arms, I'm going numb. But I have to keep moving. I wonder where I am. How much is left to go? Everyone's moving. Good, we're all making progress. Just a little bit more. I can't let myself give up. Got to hang on. I don't want to die here. What is this? I can't believe it. To hell with this!
Damn! This entire situation is getting really dangerous. No one's moved at all for a while now. I can't say I'm surprised. You and I have ways to outfit ourselves, but Yuka and Kusue don't have any decent gear. I was worried about that the minute this snow started falling. Still another 10 kilometers to go. 10 kilometers in these conditions? Can we pull it off in 6 hours? Damn it. Those knee lifts might not have been a good idea. We'll be fine as long as just one of us survives. That's the rule. But if I die here, my body temperature could drop so low that I wouldn't be able to revive. This isn't the same as the other quests, where we could revive over and over. The damage is too much, both physically and mentally. To avoid freezing to death, it'd be best to dig myself a shelter and wait for the storm to pass. But if I stop moving, with only 6 hours left, we'll be dead. What's that? I heard something. That was a pretty close call. If this thing had been just a little bit stronger, I might not be standing here. Why would it have attacked me in a blizzard like this? It must have been really hungry. Huh? This beast had babies? It never occurred to me that monsters might have families. Am I supposed to feel bad for doing something so awful to them? If I leave them alone, they'll either starve or freeze to death. But I can't let that be my concern right now. They're just virtual images. Our survival is coming down to me alone.
I need your help, please.
The truth is, I consider all life. Why were we chosen? Why were we brought here?
Why are we being forced to do all of this? If I can't answer those basic questions, then like hell I'm gonna die! I certainly wasn't expecting to find something like this in the mountains. I don't know how far this thing goes, but if I keep on moving and covering ground, we'll finish the quest!
Come on. Wake up. You're so close to finishing. Oh, please. I'm begging you. You can make it. Please don't die out here.
Damn it all. I completely spaced out for a second. Kasue? Ugh. I'm going to complete this garbage quest if it's the last thing I do! I should have been verifying my direction on this mapping device right from the start. I don't want to fight against the wind anymore, but still. Walking through the snow is tiring me out, just as much.
She had stopped at one point, but after that, it seemed like she was making progress again. Frankly, I was kind of counting on her. Well, this is inconvenient. Looks like I'll have to go back and try a different route. No. Damn it. Damn it! Damn! Another dead end! Getting out of here is beyond impossible. Oh crap! An earthquake! Oh, come on. I never would have guessed it, but it looks like earthworms here eat dirt to survive, just like the ones in our world. Maybe I should follow it. It's moving in a direction I haven't gone yet. It poses no threat. Under the circumstances, I'm damn glad to see it, but... it's so slow. I wonder what this guy's speed is anyway. Since I can't get back to the surface on my own, I have to trust he can tunnel us out of here. Hey there! Could you please pick up the pace a little bit? I don't have much time. Huh? Oh! Not bad! Now you're making progress, Wormtaro. You're doing good work. Just keep plowing through. There's a Jiro? Hey! Don't be trying to take over Taro's tunnel! There's no dirt left here for you to eat anyway! Crud! You wanna eat me?
I seriously can't believe this. How can it be that Yusuke and I are the only ones still left alive and operating out here? You and Kasue's revival gauges are both still stuck at 0. How is something like that even possible? No! No way! What is this? Oh no. Both my mind and my body are frozen stiff. Wait. I think I feel relieved. Oh, I get it. All this time I've been wanting an excuse to give up. I don't want to die, but no one can complain if everyone else has died before me, right? At this point, it's clear there's no way I can finish this on my own. I don't have to push myself any farther. Wow. Dying like this is so easy. Look
Look at you, giving up now. What are you doing just lying there, Majiha Pink? By Ouroboros' energy stream in her final episode, what was her response?
I remember. We won't give up!
When the third Majiha Pink was defeated by Gorgon Stone Eyes in her final episode, what was her response?
Same as the others. Give up! I remember them all!
I'll ask you once again. When you watched us all those years, what exactly did you see? Answer me!
The Majiha sisters, always!
For the love and hope of all the children around the world!
Refuse to give up! With my crimson flame, I'll burn all! Magia, fire!
Help, Yuka.
Quickly, just come this way. I love your beautiful smile, big sister.
Tsubasa! Come on, you're almost there! Keep it up! Fight on!
I know you can do this.
So thrilled! I won't give up. I can pull this off. I know it. I'm a magical girl. After all.
If you sleep now, you'll die.
Huh? I just went through!
Is that your question?
No. Just thinking out loud. Give me a second. Now that I think about it, the quest might have been set up so that girl would bail me out at the last minute. We were seriously just seconds from death, and that girl saved us. Who was that magic user? No, I won't ask that. I can't waste the question. This world we're in right now is actually virtual. We're operating in a virtual reality, correct?
It is a parallel world. That is a concept with which you might be familiar.
Huh? Parallel world?
Say, for example, that there is an intersection and there is a version of you who follows the path to the right. There is also a you in the world based on different possibilities who goes left. The you in the world based on different possibilities who goes left exists in a parallel world. For that reason, every time we make a decision, the potential number of parallel worlds in the universe increases in an expanded branching structure.
I guess that makes logical sense.
Now, let's take this example even further. What if the me who went left died in an accident? In a parallel world, I would still be live. So what if that decision to go left was made not today, but 3 years from now? That would mean within the universe of parallel worlds, there would exist a world in which I had died in an accident. And what if that decision to go left was an action taken by your parents 20 years ago? In that case, among the parallel worlds, there would exist one in which your parents died 20 years early. Naturally, that means you would not have been born. In this way, parallel worlds become more and more unrealistic the further they branch out of the past from which they originate. This process of branching out has been repeating eternally ever since the birth of the universe.
I wonder if that means the number of potential parallel worlds is basically infinite.
This brings up my race. We are capable of using special methods to observe and travel between parallel worlds that meet a certain condition. The condition is that the worlds must exist on a similar wavelength. The world you're residing in now is a world that branched off 4.6 billion years ago, where a sentient race identical to humans came to exist, and lives through a history similar to that of your world. It is an Earth based on different possibilities.
What does that mean?
You do not have the right to ask a quest. I can tell you the name of the planet, the things it is made of, and how its terrain is different from your own. But this is not a virtual reality. It is a planet that exists in the same place as Earth in a parallel world. If anything, you are the only elements in this world that are actually virtual.
We're virtual.
I guess if we weren't, then we couldn't keep coming back from the dead, could we?
You're right.
Which means all the other things you've encountered. The sky, the seas, the land, the creatures living here, and the humans have all been flesh and blood beings in reality.
So the people in this world aren't virtual? They're Earthlings that just exist in a parallel reality? I killed a man.
Yusuke! Pass it!
Huh? What the hell? I don't understand. Who even gave him the ball?
Shit.
Wow, no kidding. Was he always this good at sports?
Not that I remember.
Oops, sorry.
All good. I'm impressed that you don't have to sit and watch anymore.
I guess I've gained a little more stamina lately.
I know what you mean. I also feel a little lighter than I did before. Maybe all that leveling up in the other world really helped us.
Maybe so. Although it isn't as if I actually got over my illness. Running around in this world does still wear me out a bit.
Uh-huh. I sure wish I'd felt like this before my tournament.
I've been wondering, do you think Yusuke knows all that stuff about statuses?
I haven't talked to him since what happened. I just can't bring myself to.
Yeah.
It was not. Come on, give it a rest. I already
Nothing
told you it wasn't
changes.
like that.
I hate this city. Huh? Game Master? Is it a mission? No, wait, is it just me again? There's no option. It's not like I can just run away from this. What the hell was that about? Was my killing someone part of the Game Master's design? But how could it have been? It was. Without a doubt. A decision of my own. Because I believed it was virtual. I was absolutely convinced. Damn it all. Huh?
Hi there.
Who are you?
Oh, you know. Anyway, you should reply to my email.
Huh? What email? Wait a minute! Are you the master or someone else visiting me from the future? Which is it?
At this time, you do not have the right to ask a quest.
Aha! You are the master! And you're just talking to me like it's normal? So, on one hand, part of me wished that whole group would have died at the time. That's just the way I was thinking. Hey, the bottom line was, they were planning to kill some innocent religious people just to set an example. On top of everything else, they tricked us, and then tried to kill us. So to me, that makes them undeniably evil. But, on the other hand,
They really believed that what they were doing was right. So...
What?
Huh?
What's your final conclusion?
I feel that killing him was a terrible mistake. If I'd known the truth, I wouldn't have done it. So, I'm done.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. I have nothing more to say.
I see. In that case, why don't I tell you about the next new player?
You've chosen?
Yes, I've chosen a person, and just like last time, it's someone I want you to meet.
Before we get into that, tell me something. What was going on with that order to hit on Yuka?
At this time, you don't have the right to ask a quest. Remember the message you got? It meant what it said.
Wait, what did it say again? To save her from the restroom so I could hit on her? And, I forget the rest.
So then, will you meet this player or not?
Well, of course I will. Huh?
In that case, let's go.
Why the hat? Or should I ask?
All right, it's about time. Get ready.
The soup in the dumplings is very hot. Please be careful.
But then if they weren't idiots, they wouldn't have been tricked into coming here!
Shuji! You son of a bitch!
Wasn't Shuji the younger brother's name? So this one must be.
Yeah!
Your target has already ran away. Take your brother and get the hell out of here before the police show up.
Move it! I have to kill him. What are you doing? Get out of my way! He's a Yakuza drug dealer! Who cares if he dies? Why are you protecting him?
It doesn't matter who the guy is. I won't let you kill him!
What is it? Tell me what's happening in there.
I don't know, some kid's interfering. He looks like he belongs in middle school.
A student?
Stay out of my way!
I won't let you!
Step away. Who are you working for? The Kodangumi?
No, I've never heard of them.
Don't stand there and lie to me, you little brat!
Hey, Yusuke.
A child.
You wanna use this?
What is that, a glove?
Hey, punk!
Creature magic! Stop this nonsense right now!
Ow. What's happening here? About time. Damn it, the cops are here.
Move it! Just take your brother with you and run!
Hey, wait a minute, just who are you? Huh?
You bastard! Who do you think has been keeping you alive all this time?
Shut up, asshole. First this kid eats your lunch, then you try to shoot him in the back? That's it. You don't own me anymore!
Hey, let's get out of here, bro!
Oh yeah. That was weird. Where'd that guy go anyway?
Well, I cleared the quest. I guess that means I can go home, right?
Let's stay here and talk for a little while.
Huh?
It should be apparent to you now. You prevented a murder today. So tell me, as you look back on it, how did it feel when you killed that man?
I don't know. But I think I've figured out what I need to do now. If those brothers get arrested, my chance of success in the next quest will drop, right? I finally remembered what you said before I jumped in to rescue Yuka.
Your success or failure here will influence your chances in the next quest.
It was Yuka who made it happen. She ended up completing that last quest. That single person who's dumb enough to be tricked into killing deserves to die. As far as I'm concerned, all humans ought to die, starting with the least valuable ones. That blonde guy wouldn't be needed either if he wasn't a player.
That's hilarious! And not just that, I heard that Nakata also asked out a girl at his tennis club.
Another cop car? You're right, I feel like we've heard a lot of them today.
I wonder what that's all about.
Maybe it's a murder.
Whoa, scary. What if it was a murder? That would be terrible, don't you think? Could be a murder, I guess. Something like that has to be rough.
A murder is rough? What in the heck does that mean?
Oh, sorry about that. Did I just say something?
Are you okay?
I'm home!
Hi, Mommy.
Did you hear? Apparently a man with a gun was arrested near the station.
Is that so?
That doesn't scare you?
Oh, sure.
Well, I'm going to start dinner. Could you clean the bathtub, sweetie?
Yep, no problem.
I remember when she got so scared that she cried for hours just because a robbery was reported in the neighborhood.
Oh, darn,
I saved those two brothers to increase you and Kasue's chances of survival, even if it only turns out to be by 1%.
I beg your pardon? Did you simply forget about me?
Hey, you haven't been coming around lately.
Yeah, sorry about that. A lot of stuff was happening around me, and I started to feel kind of depressed about it all. Don't worry, though, I was able to get through it, and lately I'm feeling so much—
I don't know if you heard them, but there were a whole bunch of police sirens going off around town today.
Excuse me, I'm still talking here.
What do you think was happening? Whatever it was, it must have been pretty freaky.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Because it went on for a long time, hours. Doesn't look like there's any information about it online yet. And that only makes it even weirder. So naturally, my first thought was that there must be some scary secret hidden right before our eyes. I watched this video a couple days ago and realized there were clues all over the place. Basically,
Never thought I'd say
there are
this,
tiny
but I
antennas
wonder
on
when
it
we'll get our
when
next
this
quest.
incident happened.
Human value. Huh. Have you reached that conclusion because you believe you're some anonymous internet user who's somehow better than everyone else? If that's the case, then just who do you think you are?
I'm no one in the end. Just some kid. Just a dumb kid with delusions of grandeur. And trust me, I am fully aware that my ideas are wrong. I'm wrong. I admit it. I know that wholeheartedly. But yet, how can I put this? The realization hasn't really sunk in. I still believe I'm the only one who's right and the rest of the world is wrong. I can't help it, that's how I feel. Of course I know in my head that that's just proof of my delusions of grandeur. But if that's true, then so what, right?
I want to help everyone else!
Like hell I'm gonna die!
I need your help, please.
Thank you. Thank you for all that you did. Who are you? I fight for the unique version of justice that I believe in. I always have. And I swear I always will.